Here's another tip for you. It is called the SWOT analysis, the personal SWOT analysis. Now, it's very simple. You just need a piece of paper and a pen. You ask the young person to fold the piece of paper into 4 quarters, and within each quarter, you ask them to write the capital letters S.W.O.T for SWOT, right? And once they write that down, let me quickly just do it. S.W.O.T. That O looked like an E. What you ask them to do then is just to list 2 or 3 things that they're strong in. 2 or 3 things that their family, their friends, or their teachers, or someone important to them in their life says they're really, really good at. And if they can't think of anything, just something that they think they're good at. And if they still can't think of anything, identify 2 or 3 things that you can see they're good at, right? And that might be practical things. This might be their qualities. It might be a talent that they have. It could be, if you've got nothing, their dress sense. Just find something on a beg. Just find something, right? Then you would go over to W, which we know is weaknesses, but when we're working with young people, we call them areas for development, but we still got to use the W here. So same thing again, you list areas that they may need to develop or get stronger in. Now this box here, when it comes to the W, as you know, especially if you've done mentoring or coaching before, people can fill out this box easier than they can fill out the strengths box. So don't let them get too committed to writing a list of 100 things here. Just focus on some key areas that could lead to opportunities. Opportunities are those areas for development, aka weaknesses, that actually could turn into positives or could turn into opportunities that they can benefit from. And then you've got the T for threats. Now this is the risks, and it could be risks to their life or risks to their development, but it's also looking at risks to not implementing or using their strengths. Lists, risks and threats to not looking at their areas for development, aka their weaknesses, and risks to not taking the opportunities that are at hand. And that is a simple way to do your SWOT analysis with a young person whilst you're mentoring them. All you need is a piece of paper and a pen. That's it. Simple. And the benefits to doing the SWOT analysis are fantastic. Many young people haven't had the time to sit down and really reflect on what they're good at, especially the types of young people that we support. And you know how it goes. These young people have been excluded from school in some way, even if it's as simple as, well, not as simple, but even if it's something like being asked to leave the class because they are disturbing others. That is still a school exclusion. That's still been excluded from education. So many of our young people are excluded from things. They are always told what they are not good at. They are always told that actually they might not be as good as others, or there's something that they're not reaching their potential. Our young people, when they do the SWOT analysis, for many, the first time in their life, they start to feel like they are good for something. In Jamaica, we say, sometimes we might call some people whatless, and they're not good for nothing. I shouldn't be laughing, but no, seriously, some people are called whatless because they're good for nothing, right? But this turns that statement around like 180 degrees. They start looking at, actually, this is the value that I bring to society. These are the things that I need to be aware of and what actually might hold me back. These are my barriers. And within your mentoring session, then you start looking at how you can overcome these barriers so that they can make progression, how they can start using their strengths more, so they're making good of their strengths. And you'll also be looking at how they can prepare themselves for the opportunities, being aware and being cautious of the risks, the threats, being aware and being cautious of the threats that might be at hand. And that, my darlings, is how we bring a business tool into youth mentoring. And I have to just throw it out again because I liked it. See you next time.